Hey Dragon Slayers! Today's video is about what is rest pause in resistance training. So now, when in the last video, we established the concept of effective reps, which are the reps closest to failure. And we have established that the ideal rep range of 5 to 10 reps per set is a nice compromise between too hard and too easy. Now it's time to discuss the concept of rest pause. This is basically a way of extending the demand part of your exercise and making sure that the muscles got the message loud and clear. Rest pause training is simply taking a set all the way to failure, and ideally triple failure, and then resting for about 20 seconds before trying to do the exercise again. We know insanity, right? Well, yes, but because your muscles are so incredibly depleted from your set of failure just 20 seconds ago, you will only be able to do a fraction of the reps that you were able to complete originally. For example, if you did 10 push ups with perfect form and hit true triple failure on the 10th rep, you would probably only be able to do maybe four more after a 20-second rest. All of these reps are already much closer to failure because you depleted your muscles so much the first time around. And if you were to try one more 20-second rest and one more set, you would probably only get three more push ups before you hit complete failure. But what have you done here? By taking a set to failure, followed by two more rest pause sets, is massively increasing the amount of demand you are sending to your muscles at only a tiny fraction of the time commitment. And if you're going to go through all the trouble of exercise and taking a set all the way to failure, it makes a ton of sense from an efficiency standpoint to add a few more reps close to failure. Using this failure extension technique, we highly recommend taking every set to triple failure and then adding two or more rest pause sets to each set. What should we call this concoction? A triple set to triple failure. So this concept is interesting. Um, like I've mentioned before, all of Ted Naiman's resistance advice is centered and built around the idea of basically what's the word I'm looking for? Calisthenics. So it's centered around the idea of using your own body weight as weights. I do not have a lot of experience with calisthenics, but I have a considerable amount of experience with like regular weights, like machines and free weights. And so I can tell you that what he's recommending here is not going to work for free weights at all, at all. So the heavier you lift when it comes to free weights, the more time you need to recover. And I know for a fact, no matter who you are, you could be the most elite athlete. You're not going to be able to take a triple set to triple failure with 20 seconds rest. Like at that point, you would have to go so light on your weights that you wouldn't even really be lifting weights anymore. You'd be sort of circuit training or doing some sort of cardio. So if you are doing calisthenics, go ahead and try this out. It might work. It might be great. I don't really know. I've not done it, so I cannot give my opinion on that. But I do have a very strong opinion about, actual weights, free weights, and machines. It's not possible. It is impossible to rest for 20 seconds. Like, you might be able to do one more, maybe, but you're not going to be able to lift at the top of your range 80, 90% effort and then rest for 20 seconds. You're going to need bare minimum 3 minutes rest, probably preferably 5+ minutes rest between sets. So I'm all about experimentation. If you guys disagree, please prove me wrong. put your own personal experiences in the comments. I'm just sharing with you mine. So that's what I've got for you guys today. Remember that don't forget to like and subscribe. And remember that together, you and I will slay the dreaded diabetes dragon.